Hello, my water. This is Keziah with High Priestess Key 333 coming to you to do a water element reading through the Egyptian messages, all right? Today we're using the Book of the Doors and we're using the Egyptian star. We're tapping in with our Egyptian gods and goddesses, ancient ancestors, to see exactly what it is that they want you to know in reference of messages, all right? So let's see what we can find in reference of bringing you the cards, all right, to see what the message is, all right? Let's see. Water element ancestors. First card to fly out was the Akut energy of the Neterus, and that is the Het Heyrut, all right? Sixth element, which is about Mars, all right? What's the next card? Okay, Tempe Aun. These are the actual Neterus, the ancient ancestors that's coming through for you, water. Okay, Keku, and this is the fifth element in reference of the earth energy. All right, what else for my water energy? I'm pulling three of these, and then we'll go through the books in reference of what the ancestors is trying to tell you in the Egyptian text today. Okay. So I am using my Egyptian cards. Nothing but Egyptian cards today, family. We get into the gods and the goddesses, the ancient ancestors. Let's see here. Water. Thank you, ancestors. Last card is from the Ta, okay? This is Ujit. And this is the third element of Venus, all right? So on the bottom of the deck, you had Ta again. So definitely some energy here, all right? So the first card you had was the Akut, okay? And that is the family of fire. So this is fire element, water. You may have some fire element in your chart, or you may be resonating with this in reference of the fire element coming through. Now, in reference of the Het Heru, this is better known as Hathor, okay? The energy of Hathor, another great ancient goddess of Egypt, okay? For my water signs, this card represents the part of the sky that contains the sun god Heru, okay? And this card definitely is coming out for you about love, pleasure, and beauty, okay? So right now the ancestors is saying that's what's coming through for you. Now what I see here is an image in reference of Heru, right? And the energy that is here shows, you know, Heru unites opposing principles in love and beauty, and she carries the Manate in her hand, okay? As you can see, which is definitely also the Manate and the Ankh, okay? And then you could see it has like the and the sistrum, okay, that belongs to her, the ritual instrument offered decorated with the image of the horn head, okay, that's on the cattle. Okay, but this card is definitely about the beautiful. It symbolizes the magical protection that you have, okay? This card is all about what she personifies, which is the power of nature, and it's continually bringing new life to earth and nourishes all things, okay? The goddess, as the goddess who brought love, pleasure, and happiness to all, Heru presided over everything beautiful, especially music, art, wine, and dancing. So the ancestors is saying maybe these are some of the things that you need to, you know, do for yourself. Listen to some. I know I've been listening to more music, and I've been doing more dancing, and just that raises your vibration. And that's what the ancestors is saying in reference of this energy, water. The ancestors say, you know, right now it's all about that for you. Maybe you've been changing your looks. Maybe you feel like, you know, you're giving your love out, and that's coming back tenfold. You know, and the ancestors is saying maybe you changed something in reference of your hair, or maybe you've changed something about your look, your dress, you know, the way you dressed, or something of that sort. Okay, so because this is what's coming through very strong with that card. Okay, let's move on to the next. Now, the next card is definitely a card from the ancient ancestors. Okay, this card is this is from the family of the 8 primordial ancestors, okay, with this family that's here, okay? The number 5 is Earth, okay? So this definitely resonates with Earth, but Keku card is about immediate transformation of a situation. So the ancestors is giving you some confirmation, clarification here that if you're going through some type of situation, something is about to transform, okay? Light is shed, okay, on a perplexing problem. It's the end of subscurity. So the end of subscurity, when you get the Keku and the Keket card, it is the mystical name of subscurity, right? Of subscurity. But they are male and female aspect of it. This one is actually the female, okay? Or is it the male? I think this one is the female. But it definitely is just like getting the yin and the yang, okay? And what's so funny is the hieroglyphic name, which is written on here, right, is the repetition of the sound of ki or K, okay, which means subscurity. All right, so ki or K is Ke, which is normally, you know, people in my family call me Ki. And in the Western, I'm water, but in the true sidereal, I am air, okay? But I actually resonate with all the signs. Like I tell you guys, it's just based off of what you're going through in your life, okay? But this card definitely rings back to let you know that you're transforming or going through some things that are coming to the light, okay? This card definitely is about this is the riser of the light, okay? Riser up of the light is Keku. So this is also, and Keket, which is the other side of this card, is about the raiser of the night. So this one is the raiser of the light. So you're raising your light, you're shining bright, is what the ancestors is saying. You're shining light on some type of complex situation, or there could be some type of situation that is going to be, you know, changing for you. If you've been going through some type of chaos, ancestors is saying there's immediate transformation that's getting ready to happen to the situation. The number 5 that is here is the number of Keku. The 5 is the quiescence, the priceless, potent distillation within the alembic of experience. The 5-headed pinnacle is the number of humanity, okay? And not only that, it's linked to, this card also says that it's linked to the tarot, linked to the suite of swords. So this is all about some conflict and some challenges that you've been through in reference of some type of earthly possessions as well, because it also goes back to the number 5, which is earth. And also some of you mother earth, right? You being mothers and having to take care of the children and your family and so forth, and trying to have money and things of that sort. And since to say you coming through the obscurity. I'm trying to say that right, but it's obscurity, right? Which means conflict, okay? It's a transformation of that for you. And your last card was the Ta, okay? The Ta, which was Ujid. And the Ta family, okay, is the family of earth, okay? So this is earth element with the Venus on there, okay? The number 3. But let's go in and see what the ancestors with the Ujid. This is the green, okay? The goddess of the north, okay? So the snake goddess is one of the oldest and the most powerful of all the Neterus in the ancient Egypt, okay? The snakes are regarded with dread by people, but particularly the cobra, which was deadly when provoked. But as the scorpion and the crocodile is worshipped, okay? So you need to understand that with getting this card is definitely all about spiritual awakening, okay? Enlightenment, the flow of creative energy, magical protection and power, royal power. So do you see the cards that have come out for you in reference of the message that's here? And you also have the number 14, which is all about you, but it's also about the ancestors. And you got the ancestors in the middle of your spread that came out, the ancient ancestors. Some of you have to be very careful because you could be called to your ancestors right now, okay? But on the other part of that, this is about you having that help from your ancestors in a lot of ways, okay? Because the main one was coming out of obscurity, which means coming out of challenges, okay? I can't say that word good, excuse me. Obscurty. Now you understand why I'm trying to say it, right? And I have a country twang to it, okay? But it just means oppositions, challenges, because remember that was swords and the ancestors sits here for you. And especially with even the numbers that have come out. It's definitely some things that my water has been going through in reference of the earth element, and then you get ready to have an intervention come in. That's why Ujid is here. Ujid is here to assist you. And it's also you, some of you, my water elements, are going through some emotional times, because right now is the spiritual awakening. It's the enlightenment of a situation, of things that are transforming and changing in your life in a big way. Okay. And the Ta, which is earth element, is also energy in reference of you being able to understand that it's all about, the flow of your creative energy right now, being able to make something out of nothing, and using your earthly elements, right? Your herbs, natural things, getting out in earth, putting your feet in the ground, staying grounded. This is what the ancestors is saying, but it's also some interventions happening in your life. You're either intervening for someone else, or someone else is intervening for you, helping you, and the ancestors is making it come true. So these messages that the ancestors is giving for you, water, is definitely about coming out of pain after having to go through some type of adversity, all right? Especially if it's been something that has caused you some type of trauma. And some of you, this even around health, okay? Because right here, it looks like the health sign that Ujid has here. So it could even be around your health. But look at the protection. Look at the Eye of Ra, okay? You have protection all over you in reference of the things that you're going through. And the ancestors is showing you have the key of life in your hand. You see? So that's why the ancestors said it's time for you to raise your vibration, to have joy, to dance, listen to music, because the ancestors got your back, water element. The ancestors got your back, all right? All right, let's see what the outcome message is from the Egyptian star for my water element. What's the outcome message for my water element ancestors? Water, what do you want to give in reference of harvesting rewards? Can't make it up. Harvesting rewards, the number 24, okay? And the other card that flipped was destruction of enemies. So you got the same card as Leo as well. This flipped over as well, the destruction of enemies. But you also got the harvesting of rewards, okay? 24 and 26. And on the bottom of the deck was strength, okay? Ancestors want you to have strength to get through whatever this adversity is, and you're definitely getting ready to knock all the enemies down, okay, water, and harnessing those rewards, okay? So let's look at harnessing rewards. So that was the main one that flipped over for you. As your outcome message, it says harnessing rewards, blessings inherit in this card may be either material or spiritual, but in either case, they are entirely good and will be collected by you in due time. The Aku card symbolizes getting what you want, but only because of the work you have done to obtain it, water. These aren't so much divine blessings or pennies from heaven, but instead indicates receiving due to the rewards for your efforts. I love this. I love this. And that energy of 24 is umbrella, which is about, the things that you have endured, the deception within or around the home life in some shape, form, or fashion. But the ancestors said what you have done. And that's why this destruction of enemy came out with it, because whoever and whatever's trying to come up against you, they ain't gonna win. Okay, water? They not gonna win. That's why these two came out together. One was flipped up behind the other. Much love, water. This is a wonderful reading for you, coming out of absurd challenges and so forth, and moving into things that the ancestors want you to have, rewards, knowing that you have that magical protection. You are royalty. Ancestors is giving you major things. Enjoy your beauty, change up some things, do some things for you, and all will come true for my water. Peace. High Priestess Key. I see you soon.